Okay, great morning. It is Tuesday. Okay, I don't have the date here. The 19th. Tuesday the 19th, and I wanted to read on, I'm looking at Ukraine and what's with all the killing of the civilians and the rapes and the other atrocities that are going on, and it's my immediate feeling of Putin. Yeah, the feeling I'm getting, and we'll check it with the cards, is that his game plan is, do the murder, do the destruction, do the raping, do whatever you need to do, because I will have them capitulate. I will have them, if they want to keep any of their people alive, they need to turn the country over to me. It's what I'm feeling with him. And I'm just feeling him saying those bastards, okay? It's what I just feel him raging in those B words, Kind of like, how dare they defy me? How dare they? Yeah, he's just totally delusional. Going into it, juggling. Everything's up in the air. Okay. And he's emotionally just, just trying to juggle this. Again, he wants to see himself as the ultimate power. I want to take over. That's it. That's the challenge. He sees himself as the great light of Russia. That what he's doing is sanctioned. Okay. Yeah, almost a feeling of they will kneel at my feet, I mean, he's just... And he knows this is his end. If he can't pull this off, this is his end. Conscious thoughts are the past. You'd think he would learn from the past, but he hasn't learned from the past. I think he's had he's been driven by this ambition for a long time. Okay. The way he sees himself. Oh, what a surprise, isn't it? The emperor, girded up, do whatever action I need to do, and then, the emperor sitting there in armor under his clothing. So, this guy is paranoid as well. It's like all or nothing. And if I have to lose all, you're going to lose all. Yeah. Subconscious thoughts are about the actions that are being taken. The way others see it, war crimes. Okay? War crimes. The past, this is holding on to in what he feels is Mother Russia, that all of these areas belong to him. All of their wealth, all of their things belong to Russia. Hopes and fears. I think this has to do with the way that it's going to be perceived. In a way, it feels like he's alone, okay? But also that this feels like this is his mandate, that he's on a higher elevation, and these are his mental actions that are run by his subconscious, that he continues to have this ideation of bringing Russia back together again, like the czars. And I've always said this. Short term, he's trying to figure a way to go forward. But I think the outcome in this, not that there's going to be peace for that, but I think that this has, that the way he's doing it is causing, rather than Ukrainians to be disheartened and to lay down their arms so he can just take over. I think what's happening with this is that it's having the opposite effect. Not only for the Ukrainians themselves, but for other people of the world. They want to come together. Okay, so it's having the opposite action that he wants. Underneath of it all, this is that emotionality. Walking away from the emotions of it. He distances himself from all the murders that are happening and all the crimes that are taking place because of this action. He's rewarding those that are doing atrocities. He's rewarding the atrocities and walking away emotionally from this. And this is the burden that's taken place. Of concern, his narcissism. This is usually my card for the star 45, who is an absolute narcissist, as is Putin, and his time is coming, okay? Because of the actions he has, these ones doing, rewarding these actions that are causing so much pain and conflict. Okay. So yeah, it's like do your worst. Do your worst. I will have the country by any means, by any way, by any. I'll figure a way out to spin this later. Because if this doesn't happen, if I don't take over the country, then I'm a failed leader. And it's my end. If it's going to be my end, it's going to be their end as well. I'll take them down with me. So I feel he's like a caged animal. He's in paranoia. He knows he's losing. And it's just that kind of yeah, vitriolic hatred, and just I'll take them down. I'll take them all down. I just feel he's over there raging all day, just raging. Trying to convince himself that he's going to find a way to come out on top. But underneath of it, at the same time, in absolute terror that this is his downfall. So it's like that you know, in 1 second, you know, I'm going to take over the country, this is going to work. In the next second, oh my God, I'm going out, I'm dead. And then, you know, it's bound. I just feel like he's bouncing back and forth like this. But ultimately, there's that fear that's driving him. And just that he'll take that country down with him. If he's going down, they're all going down, and he'll cause as much destruction and pain as he can, because this is causing pain in his life. And how dare they cause pain in his life and take away his dream? I'll make them pay. It's that narcissistic thing of being the victim, and then at the same time, you know, putting themselves on a pedestal, and yet they're the victim. And those that are surrounding him, you know, they know he'll try to make them the fall guy. So I think they are scheming and plotting behind the scenes. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, Putin is, you know, it's that narcissistic thing of seeing himself as the poor victim, and he's the victimizer. And just that paranoia, I'll get you before you get me type thing as well. He is really screwed up. But I just feel inside his body's like this. It's just, he's just shaking like this inside. Yeah, just the feeling like a caged animal that's pacing the cage, pacing the cage, pacing the cage. And he can't get away. He's, you know, confined in this box, and he's pacing and pacing. Yeah. I'm going to leave this here. It's just that feeling that I'm going to take you all down. I'll take you all down. I'll take you all with me. And this is a last-ditch effort to get Ukraine to capitulate and to I'll cause so much destruction that you have no other option but to lay down if you want to, keep any of your loved ones, if you want to keep any of your loved ones alive, you'll capitulate to me. Otherwise, you can lose it all. Because he's walked away from his emotions with as far as what happens to other people, because the only person in his life is himself. That's it. The rest have no value. He has no emotional empathy or compassion or any of that at all. Wow. Okay, I'm just going to leave this here, and we'll have to see how this plays out. But so sad for Ukrainians. Yeah, the sooner this guy is out one way or another, the better for the world, because he's just on the edge of madness. Yeah, he's on the edge of madness.